You can start now.
Welcome to all of you. Before we begin the event, kindly note that this event will be recorded and pictures and videos will be shared on social media platforms. Where the mind is without fear and the head is held high, where knowledge is free, where the world has not been broken up into fragments by narrow domestic walls, where words come out from the depth of truth, where tireless striving stretches its arms towards perfection, where the clear stream of reason has not lost its way into the dreary desert sand of dead habit, where the mind is led forward by thee into ever widening thought and action, into that heaven of freedom. My Father, let my country awake. With these immortal words of Sri Rabindranath Tagore, I would like to welcome you all for the 72nd Republic Day celebration by Indian Association Hanover. Additionally, we also celebrate the Harvest Festival known by varied names in India, like Pongal, Makar Sankranti, Uttarayan. Also, IASH wishes to congratulate Dr. Balasubramanian Ramani on being the recipient of Pravasi Bharatiya Samman. 26 January, celebrated as Republic Day of India, honors the day on which the Constitution of India came into effect in the year 1950, turning India into a newly formed republic. So, without further delay, let us begin our celebration. We have a wonderful mix of performances, most of them pre-recorded, and feel free to write your appreciation or feedback in the chat box. It will be appreciated if you are in mute until otherwise required. Aligned with the spirit of the event, let us start with the national anthem being played on the piano by 8-year-old Palak. That was wonderful, Palak. During the course of the event, I will be giving you some interesting facts about the day. So be ready to test your knowledge or learn something new. Okay, the first one. Do you know why we celebrate the Constitution Day in India, which is not the same as the Republic Day? Okay, while you're thinking, let me kindly invite Dr. Gautam Sagar, the president of IASH, to please share his thoughts on this occasion.
Thank you, Ritika. Hello, Namaste, Guten Tag. I, Gautam Sagar, on behalf of Indian Association Hanover, extend my heartiest welcome to respected Consul General of India, Hamburg, Mr. John Rulungul, Dr. Madhusudan Reddy, Counselor, Science and Technology from Embassy of India, Berlin, Head of Culture, Volksschule Hanover, Mr. Stephen Capps, Mr. Madalal Raiger, our ex-Consul General of India from Hamburg, Dr. Balasubramanian Ramani, recipient of the Pravasi Bharatiya Samman Award 2020. It is the highest honor conferred to overseas Indian by Honorable President of India and all of you. For this joint online celebration of Republic Day of India, Pongal, Makar Sankranti, and Lohri, India celebrates the 26th January as Republic Day. This date was chosen as Republic Day because it was on this day in 1929 when the Declaration of Indian Independence, so-called Purn Swaraj, was proclaimed by the Indian National Congress as opposed to the dominion status offered by the British regime. Now I take this opportunity to congratulate Dr. Ramani on behalf of IASH and also on a personal basis for being awarded the Pravasi Bharatiya Samman Award in the field of education. I have known Bala for over 17 years, shared flat with him for a few years, and it is a moment of pride to see his effort being awarded. Those were the days when we were having our evening discussion and we used to talk about students and community, how to bring them together. It has been a privilege and honor to serve as president of IASH for a bit more than 1 year. During this short period, some sustained and strategic steps are taken, which goes beyond a year or two to prepare IASH to attain new heights. Some of you might be aware of the situation in which I took over the leadership role of IASH. And before much could have been done, COVID crisis hit us. The last months have been challenging to say the least. Most of us missed social interactions. Some were managing homeschooling with home office and some had faced health, visa, and other issues. We at IASH tried to adapt to the situation, coming up with the innovative solutions to support one and all of you. In the past year, we ramped up to the number of events to 40 plus so that we had something for each one of you. Be it the weekly call to discuss solutions to problems raised by the corona crisis, 4 events on emerging technologies, outdoor cycling events, or cultural events like Ganesh Chaturthi and Diwali. The first event of 2021 was regarding the COVID vaccination, which aimed at answering many of our worries regarding the vaccine. Now the situation seems to be getting a bit better, but is nevertheless challenging. I sincerely hope all of us can keep our hopes and spirit high and soon are able to cautiously come out of the crisis. I personally believe that organizing events like today's would also become easier for us because we will be having many more helping hands for the physical events. Considering the current situation, even calendar of 2021 is already communicated by IASH. We are looking forward to your continued support and encouragement and wish to thank you for participating in this online celebration when there are a plethora of online activities in our daily life. With that, I wish you a belated Happy Republic Day and greetings for Lohri, Pongal, and Makar Sankranti. Stay safe, stay blessed. Thank you.
Thank you, Gautam. So now, time for the answer to the previous question. India celebrates Constitution Day or Samvidhan Divas on November 26th. On this day in 1949, the Constituent Assembly of India adopted the Constitution of India. May I kindly now request Honorable Consul General of India, Hamburg, Mr. John H. Rulungul, to say a few words. Sir, apologize if I could not pronounce your name correctly. Please, sir. Sir, you are on mute. Kindly unmute yourself.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Namaskar, everybody. Good afternoon, Dr. Gautam Sagar, President of the Indian Association of Hanover, and members and friends from the association. Dr. Reddy, counselor from the embassy in Berlin, Mrs. Stefan Kaps, and also I see Mr. Reiger also has joined us. Good afternoon to you. And also Dr. Bala Ramani. Good to see you all. So it gives me immense pleasure and honor to take part in this virtual event, which encompasses the Republic Day as well as the harvest festivals of Lohri, Pongal, and Makar Sankranti. All of you know that we celebrated the 72nd Republic Day of India on the 26th January, but because of COVID-19 regulations, we could not celebrate it together. But hopefully we should be able to celebrate Independence Day and next year the Republic Day. So on the 26th of January 1950, the Constitution of India came into effect, and we have been celebrating the day as Republic Day ever since. The Constitution replaced the Government of India Act, which was imposed by the British to regulate the government of British India. To mark this historic event, January 26 is celebrated as Republic Day. And every Indian, wherever we are, celebrate this remarkable event that gave us our rights and the Constitution. As I said, every year we have been celebrating the Republic Day of India with traditional fervor and gaiety, but unfortunately, because of restrictions and regulations, the event this year had to be curtailed. It was also the first time in 5 decades that the Republic Day celebrations in New Delhi did not have a foreign dignitary as a chief guest, after British Prime Minister Boris Johnson cancelled his visit because of the situation in the UK. Also today, January 30th, is the day in 1948 when Mahatma Gandhi was assassinated and is observed as Martyrs' Day, to pay homage and also to honor those martyrs who gave the ultimate sacrifice for the freedom, welfare, and progress of our beloved country. Every year, the nation pays homage to Mahatma and other martyrs on this day. It is therefore befitting that while we celebrate the Republic Day and also the harvest festivals, we remember our martyrs who sacrificed for our freedom. We also remember the great patriot Subhash Chandra Bose today, whose 125th birth anniversary was celebrated on the 23rd of January, just a few days back. As you would be aware, he had a lot of association with Germany and Hamburg in particular. For example, in Hamburg, it was in Hamburg that our national anthem Jan Gan Mana was first played on 11th of September 1942 by Radio Symphony Orchestra of Hamburg on the occasion of the founding of the Indo-German Association, during which Subhash Chandra Bose himself was present. And as you know, we will soon be celebrating the 75th year of our independence in 2022. Government is already making plans to celebrate the occasion in a grand manner. Starting from March this year, we will be organizing all sorts of events, including cultural programs, seminars, which will culminate in a grand event in August 2022. And I take this opportunity to seek your assistance and help to organize events and celebrate this great anniversary together, as we have always done, even in previous years, and as we continue to do. Today, we are also celebrating Lohri, Pongal, and Makar Sankranti. These are harvest festivals that fall in the month of January, and I'm really glad that the Indian Association of Hanover has taken the initiative to celebrate these festivals along with the Republic Day in the midst of this pandemic and the restrictions that bind us. And I'm happy to see that so many of us participating in this event today. Being the colorful nation that India is, the most vibrant harvest festivals of India involve interesting mythological legends and very joyous celebrations. Harvest festivals are those that occur at the time of the main harvest of a particular region. Each of the states of India celebrate their harvest festival at different times throughout the year, owing to the diversity in climate and differences in the staple crops of that region. Harvest festivals are the oldest forms of festivals around the world, not only in India. Since India is a land of great biodiversity, different states celebrate a large number of harvest festivals. Now that the winter season is drawing to a close, it's time to reap the harvest, and so it's time to celebrate. For a country largely dependent on agriculture, harvest becomes one of the most important events across the nation. Lohri, Makar Sankranti, Baisakhi, Onam, Pongal are some of these harvest festivals. And these festivals are not just about celebrating the ripe crops, but also an important astronomical change going on in the solar system, as we all know. They are considered to be auspicious periods, and hence they are marked with celebrations and prayers. Makar Sankranti is a festival known to be full of colors inside out and is celebrated across Haryana, Gujarat, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, and many other states, mostly, especially in the north. We are also aware of the Kite Festival in Gujarat during this time, which is very lively and worth attending. The festival also marks the first day of the sun's movement into Capricorn, known as Makara, and which further marks the end of the short winter days. Lohri is another festival celebrated during this time by lighting a bonfire in many regions of North India. The festival has its roots in Punjab, and although it's primarily celebrated as the departure of the winter season, there are many legends and tales associated with the festival, and people gather outside their homes and light bonfires to celebrate the occasion. Pongal is celebrated with a lot of joy, mostly in the southern parts of India, over 4 days in January to honor Mother Nature. And as we all know, the festival is also known for its bull taming races and bonfires. So harvest festivals typically feature feasting, both family and public, with foods that are drawn from crops that come to maturity or ripen around the time of the festival during this time. Ample food and freedom from the necessity to work in the fields are the two central features of harvest festivals. Eating, merriment, contests, music, and romance are common features of harvest festivals around the world. And today also we look forward to various festivities that have been planned by the Indian Association of Hanover. So again, once again, I wish you all a happy Republic Day, happy Makar Sankranti, happy Lohri, and happy Pongal. And again, I thank I thank the Indian Association of Hanover for keeping alive the tradition of celebrating the Republic Day, as well as all the harvest festivals of India. And I thank you all for joining this virtual event. Thank you again. Stay blessed and stay safe. Thank you. Namaskar.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words. We are grateful to you for your support and joining us on a weekend. We at IASH are there with you in your future efforts, sir. As you said, today is also the Martyrs' Day, and information I plan to share later. This date was chosen as it marks the association of Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. You also spoke so much about the harvest festivals of India. We, as you said, we are also celebrating today. Thank you for all the wonderful information. Next, we have a performance by the Parents Kid Club, which is coordinated by Ms. Priya Yadav. In this pre-recorded video, the little ones, Aditri, Sai, Veera, Anvita, and Palak are going to mesmerize you with their performance. So here it is.
Shobole, and I'm gonna sing a song named Itni Shakti Hame Dena Data. And through this song, I'm praying God to give us courage and fight Corona and keep everybody healthy and safe. इतनी शक्ति हमें देना दाता, मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना. इतनी शक्ति हमें देना दाता, मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना. हम चले नेक रास्ते पे, हमसे भूल कर भी कोई भूल होना. दूर अज्ञान के हो अंधेरे, तू हमें ज्ञान की रोशनी दे. हर बुराई से बचते रहे हम, जितनी भी भली जिंदगी दे. बैर होना किसी का किसी से, मन में भावना मन में बदले की होना. हम चले नेक रास्ते पे, हमसे भूल कर भी कोई भूल होना. इतनी शक्ति हमें देना दाता, मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना. Thank you everyone. I wish you a happy Republic Day. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Hello, my name is Sai Zadhav and this is my little sister Veera.
Hello.
Today we're going to perform a song that I wrote on India. The tune is based on Sare Jahan Se Acha. So let's get started.
Yes, it's incredible India, with its 28 states and 22 modern homes. We are the children of the land.
We will do anything in our might to protect it just like our ancestors.
Yes, it's our mother India. We got freedom in 1947. We are now a democratic land.
Because of our brave and fearless fighters, we stand here today.
Yes, it's our beautiful India, with its lush green forests and the majestic Himalayas standing out of the sky.
And don't forget the sunset and the sunrise at Kanyakumari.
Yes, it's historical India, with its epic mythology, such as the Ramayana and Mahabharata. It has been passed down through generations, and that's how we know them now.
And to honor them, we celebrate festivals such as Diwali and Holi.
The flag is tricolor, orange, white, and green. National animal is tiger. National bird is peacock. National flower is lotus. National sport is hockey. Yes, it's incredible
That was simply amazing. If we were doing this in presence, the hall would be full of cheers and claps. Kids, on behalf of all of us here, I would say you did a wonderful job. I wonder how could little Anvita remember such a long song? And Aditri's pronunciation was simply amazing. Many of us adults can't do that really. Sai and Veera had such a wonderful composition about India. It really captured the different aspects of our country. And Palak put on some beautiful moves. Thanks from all of us, also to the parents who could inspire the kids. Special thanks goes to Priya for coordinating this mashup. Thank you so much. And now time for the next teaser. When do we celebrate the Pravasi Bharatiya Divas? You keep thinking, don't Google search. Now we go ahead with the performances. Here we will say another little one, Adya, talking about Makar Sankranti celebration.
Hi, my name is Atya. Today I will talk about Makara Sankranti, which is the harvest festival in India. We worship sun god and welcome the spring. Makara Sankranti is one of the main festivals in India and known by many names. We celebrate Makara Sankranti in January, which is also my birthday month. People fly kites on this day to please the sun god. We wear new clothes. We make a special dish called sweet Pongal made of rice, lentils and jaggery. We also make sweet laddus made of sesame and jaggery, and we distribute to our friends and family, and we say take sweet, talk sweet, be sweet. Hope you had a lovely Sankranti. Bye bye.
Wonderful, Adya. Wish you a belated happy birthday. Hope you had a great day. And also, I hope you helped your mama to prepare those laddus. May I now kindly invite Mr. Arjun Roy, the Vice President of IASH.
Hi everyone. Thank you, Ritika, for conducting the event so smoothly and interestingly. And I would also like to congratulate all the kids and all the parents for such wonderful and delightful performance. So now, before I begin, I would like to quote a word from the street of India currently, which is, powerful places make powerful people. That's true. But it's powerful people who make places powerful. By powerful, I mean to say is like the power of mind, motivation, dedication, and vision. As you have already heard from our president, that today, along with the event, we are also taking the opportunity to celebrate the achievement of one of our proud members, one of the founding member of IASH. Without saying further, I would like to invite Dr. Madhusudan Reddy, the Counselor Science and Technology, Embassy of India, to say a few words on this regard.
Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So good afternoon. Consul General C. John Ronalji, the President of IASH, Dr. Gautam Sagar, and Dr. Bala Subramaniam Ramani, who is a special attraction for today's ceremony. I would like to and all the Indian diaspora who are attending this meeting and also who are watching this digitally from throughout Germany and elsewhere. So a very happy Republic Day to one and all. And I would like to take this opportunity to first congratulate the IASH for organizing such a wonderful event. and they have a very great tradition of organizing such events. And I wanted to visit ISH and participate, but because of this corona and other restrictions, I could not. But I look forward to an opportunity at the earliest to meet you all personally and extend my compliments and also interact with the Indian students, Indian scientists, researchers, and diaspora at large. And a special occasion today. My hearty congratulations once again to Dr. Bala Ramani. We call Dr. Bala for this fantastic achievement. And this Pravasi Bharatiya Samman Award, as many of you, I just joined a little late, so I don't know whether the previous speakers have spoken or not, but I'm sure the Consul General will agree with me that it is the highest honor conferred to an overseas Indians, either they are NRIs, non-resident Indians, or PIOs, either individuals or organizations. Is the highest award which is conferred by the government on Indian overseas Indians. And this time, I'm happy to know that from Germany, Dr. Bala Ramani is the only one who got this award among those 30 who presented worldwide. And Dr. Bala Ramani got this award from Germany in the field of education for his services in promoting education and other fields in between India and Germany. And most of you will be might know or might not know that this is such a prestigious award. The selection committee, or what you call the awards and jury committee, is actually headed by the Honorable Vice President as the chairman, and it has Honorable External Affairs Minister as the vice chairman, among other distinguished members who select this award. And very happy that such a distinguished panel has selected Dr. Bala Ramani from Germany. And I have been associated with him for the last 14 months, ever since I came here as Counselor, Science and Technology in the mission. And there are a number of occasions where I look to Bala for expert advice on issues especially related to students. And he has been instrumental in creating this Indian Students in Germany portal, and also the association of bringing together all the students association under one umbrella. And I would say this is one of the greatest interacting network platform which we have at the mission with the Indian students, and it is growing every year. And there are now close to 50 associations who are 26 registered, and other associations who wanted to be part of this Indian students in Germany. And all these things goes to the hard work, dedication, and the interest which Dr. Bala Ramani has put into this. And I say that there are many such awards which Bala, I'm sure, will get in future, and I wish him all the very best. And I look forward to receiving the same kind of support from Dr. Bala Ramani and also IASH in our future programs, especially connecting with the diaspora. Even though I look after science and technology, higher education, but students are also part of my portfolio. So I look forward to interacting IASH also in the coming days, to interact and to connect with the Indian students. I'm always there here at your disposal for any kind of help or facilitation or support you need from here. I'm sure the Consul General there also there, but even if you want anything in addition from CG office there, we are always here. And I will again congratulate and compliment Dr. Bala Ramani and the IASH. There's a great tradition you have, IASH, and IASH should be feeling very happy that one of their members and president has got this Pravasi Bharati Samman Award. It's a very prestigious award, and all the best. And I wish you the great success for today's program. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Roy, for giving opportunity to speak. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Reddy. Unfortunately, I haven't yet earned my PhD degree yet, but I'm soon going to. So I'm still not Dr. Roy. But yes, thank you again for sharing your kind thoughts. And as you already mentioned, is like that Dr. Bala has been honored and has been adored and loved by many because of his dedication, because of his motivation. In this regard, there are also a few well-wishers who would like to congratulate him personally, and they have sent us their video bites to take this opportunity to congratulate him, to share their own thoughts. So I would like to ask our president, the president of IASH, Dr. Gautam Sagar, to kindly start those video messages but at first I would like to ask him to start with the video message from our ex-Consulate General, Dr. Madan Lal Raigar.
Namaskar, greetings from Delhi. I'm so glad that my dearest friend and a prominent Indian diaspora personality in Germany, Dr. Bala Subramanian Ramani, has been awarded the Bharatiya Parvasi Samman this year. Congratulations, Bala. It is not only the recognition of your achievements as the founding member and the president of the Indian Association Hanover, under whose auspices the event of today is being organized. The mentor and co-founder of the Indian Students in Germany portal, a political voice at the Hanover Rathaus for international community in general and the Indian diaspora in particular, in his capacity as an elected councillor from SPD, as a mentor and guide for the Indian students all over Germany, and a prominent Indian diaspora personalities working for the well-being of the Indian community. But this recognition is also for the fine human being, a social worker par excellence, and a Gandhian who follow the Gandhian philosophy in letter and spirit and to the core. Bala, your simplicity and compassion towards all human beings without any discrimination is praiseworthy. You truly deserve this award, which I feel should have been bestowed upon you a long back. Nevertheless, it is better late than never. I'm pretty sure that this award will definitely inspire and motivate a lot of young Indian minds to do the selfless social service for the betterment of the Indian diaspora. I do also feel elated that this award was recommended during my tenure at the Consul General of India in Hamburg. Once again, congratulations, Bala.
வணக்கம் பாலாண்ணா. முதல்ல வாழ்த்துக்கள் பிரவாசி பாரதி சம்மான் அவார்டுக்கு. I think you are one of the most deserved candidate from Germany for this award. So I have known you for the past 5 years now, and I could reach out to you for any kind of help at any time. You have always been very, very helpful, and your leadership skills are very, very inspiring for people like me. So thank you, and all the best for the future.
Clarity, courage, good listening skills, and delegation. These are all the four attributes I will give it to Dr. Balasubramanian Ramani. A very good friend, a very good person, a very good leader, a very good visionary. A leader should be a good delegating the work to his fellow members. Delegation improves the team's morale, improves efficiency and productivity, boosts confidence, and promotes innovation and enthusiasm. This Tirukkural is aptly suitable for Dr. Balasubramanian Ramani. He has initiated with former members of Hanover associations to bring all the students under one umbrella. That's when he started Indian students in Germany. So I take this opportunity to wish him good luck, to wish him good health, and to continue his great work for all of us. Thank you, Mr. Balasubramanian Ramani. Thank you.
Congratulations on getting the Pravasi Bharatiya Samman Award. I am really happy that your efforts have been formally recognized, as it is a direct result of these selfless and tireless acts that Indian students in Germany have a voice which is being heard right now. We have already overcome so many issues, and I'm sure that we will continue to do so in the future. Thank you so much, Bala, and God bless.
So we heard a lot of good wishes from a lot of well-wishers. So before saying a further ado, I would like to invite Dr. Balasubramanian for coming to the stage, for taking this stage, what I would say like a virtual stage, and share his thoughts on this. Dr. Bala, please.
Thank you very much, Arjun. Thank you very much, Gautam and Soumya from the board, and also all the IASH for giving me this honor and privilege and invited me to this forum. I think I'm overwhelmed by many things. And first of all, I would like to give my respects and thank you to the Honorable Consul General, Sir, from Hamburg. Thank you very much for taking your time. It's a very special privilege that you are here. And also Dr. Reddy, Sir, Science Counselor from the Embassy of India, being here. And our former Consul General Riger, Sir, very special, coming from all the way from Delhi through a virtual way. And with those words, I do not know whether I deserve all these words, starting from what Gautam said. Those are very fine memories of our time in the apartments and later, and all those good discussions. Sometimes I do very finely think that going back to the student life, I think probably was the best thing that can happen to anyone. So I think those are nice and very graceful words from every one of you. I see certainly the award with all due respect and grateful thanks from bottom of my heart to the Honorable President and Government of India and Ministry of External Affairs Minister, and Madam Ambassador from the Embassy of India and the Consulate General of India in Hamburg, my parent jurisdiction, but also Consulate General in Frankfurt and also in Munich, and thousands of others, I would say, have contributed, and a face of me was chosen. I would put it that way, because establishing any association or creating a cooperation in the field of education or participating in politics or being humanitarian way in supporting a school, these are all possible never by an individual. Anything, even today being my idol Mahatma Gandhi's death anniversary, being also a day which is very well chosen, and congratulations for that to the IASH, very aptly chosen. I was today at the Mahatma Gandhi bust before coming to the event today, and lot of pain in me that even till his last breath, Mahatma Gandhi fought against racism, discrimination, and violence, but his life was taken by violence for what he always fought against. And today, even still, we are fighting against the same thing worldwide. And I think it's really pains, and such kind of events is really soothing those pain, because the fantastic programs by the children today, earlier, and I'm pretty sure still coming, I think that's the right way to address this menace in the world. These children, with their beautiful thoughts and very proactive association with such kind of events, that makes them and later going to make them the finest citizens of the world, where they are going to look for free and peaceful society. I think this is exactly that we should support more and more youthful minds, kids, students, those who are for the next generation, to really take these things and take it into their soul and mind, that apart from all education we would receive in this world, that we can achieve many doctoral degrees or more on whatever it is. But I think those are all just going to be there as not really the education, but for your probably career. But what is going to really stay is who you are, how fine human being you are, and how you have earned your human friends and others. That's, I think, at the end of the day, it all counts. No fame or name or any award and recognition is going to stand, but these are all motivation, no doubt about it. But the final essence, where we all have to go is whether we are human beings who can stay there when there is a need for another human being. We are going to be there. That's all at the end of the day our education has to teach. Rest of it is basically a knowledge that probably is going to earn you money, probably to make sure you go to the next level, but not more than that. Your peace, your philosophy, and further all boil down to that. So I'm really very thankful to all the graceful words. I really do not know I deserve all these things because every day morning when I wake up, I just thankful that that day I live, and I do not know when I go to bed next day I am going to wake up. So whatever this day brings, with my consciousness, whether I have not done any mistake, I do not want to. Well, that's what always I used to say. I am trying at least 1% of Mahatma Gandhi, what he has preached and what he has lived. At least 1%, if I can live by what this great man done to this earth, like Einstein has said, this whole generation and next generation and coming generation will ever believe somebody with flesh and blood like him ever lived in this earth. And that's what something we would never, but at least 1%, if we can be truthful to that, to ourselves and to others. Mistakes we all do, and that's something we should not be saying afraid to accept. If we do mistake, then we say, yeah, we have done mistake, but as much as possible we correct it. And with this small time, I don't want to take much of the time, because today it's not about me. It's about the Republic Day of India. It's about Mahatma Gandhi's Martyr Day, about what he's teaching and what is going to take up. And we have probably other programs by the kids and others are coming up. So with this last word, I thank you, every one of you, and all those who have put those very nice words. I say these words also to those thousands who actually joined this effort, whether it be establishing IASH or ISG or YPAD or WASE or whatever it is. It's all associations. But the sustainability of these associations, and all you people who are those behind, who keep these flag flying high, I think that's exactly the point. It's not about creating something. If the creation is not even sustained, then there is no point in creation of anything. So I think the most of the credit goes to those who are taking up and taking it further and supporting it from all sides, whether the Consul General sir from Consulate General of India or Dr. Reddy sir from the Embassy of India, and all those you from the association, the office bearers, members, the kids and everything. And that's where we all want to go. And with these words, I thank you once again with all modesty and humility, and wish you all good program and good day, and stay well, stay healthy. All the best. God bless. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Bala, once again. Now, I would like to give back the stage, or this virtual stage, to our anchor, our host, Ritika. Ritika, can you please?
Thank you, Arjun. Thank you so much, Bala, for your really humble words. Like Bala rightly said, the kids are our future. And this time, I congratulate all the parents who are trying to inculcate great values in their kids. And this singing of these patriotic songs is, I would say, a first step in the right direction to make wonderful human beings. Now, proceeding further, if you still remember the question was, when is the Pravasi Bharatiya Divas observed? And you know why we are asking this question, and you know, probably some of you who didn't know will now remember this day because of the success or the award that Bala was recently awarded. So this Pravasi Bharatiya Divas is observed on January 9th every year to mark the contribution of the overseas Indian community in the development of India. Now, in the next pre-recorded video, young Akshans shows his skills, not only of playing two musical instruments, which you will just see, but he has also compiled the video himself. Hindustani. Wow, well done, Akshans. You were superb. We would have loved to enjoy your live performance. But nevertheless, thanks for sharing your video. But if you're thinking only the little ones will be stealing the show today, that's not true. These videos of the kids were put ahead so that they can enjoy being on a virtual stage before they start getting a little bored here. Going forward, we have Mr. Chetan Chawda and Mr. Harleen Singh sharing some wonderful thoughts related to Lohri, Makar Sankranti, and Pongal celebrations. In the last Diwali celebration, we got to learn about the Bandi Chor Divas from Harleen. Let's see what we learned today when Chetan has also joined hands with Harleen. But before that, do you know in which languages was the Indian Constitution as signed by the Constituent Assembly written? Now, the video.
Hello, good afternoon all. Myself Chetan Chawda. It is my partner.
I am Harleen.
Today we are going to talk about the 14th January.
14th January? Lohri?
Yeah, not Lohri, it's Uttarayan.
No man, it's celebrated as Lohri in Punjab.
In Punjab? But I am from Gujarat, so in my state it's celebrated as Uttarayan.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what is the significance of this day?
As far as I know, it is the first day of the sun transit into the Makar Rashi. And on that day, the winter ends and the starting of the summer.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
I had no idea. Okay. So what exactly does...
in Makar Sankranti, it is a festival of 3 to 4 days and...
wow, 3 to 4 days?
Yeah.
Wow. What do you do on this day?
In my case, I used to fly kites.
Wow, okay. Kites. Okay. But we celebrate this day as Lohri.
Lohri? So you celebrate as a Lohri because of you are from the northern part.
Yeah.
But I celebrate as a Uttarayan from the western part. I think in the southern India they celebrate as a Pongal. Do you have an idea?
No, I know. In the eastern part it is celebrated as mainly Assam.
Yeah. So, but at the end the main reason is to celebrate the harvesting of the crops like sugarcane and paddy. Including that as usual to every other festival of India. And in this festival we also extend some kind of sweets, but the sweets made up from the teal and jaggery. This is just because of this is the warm food and we need some warmness for the body as just because of winter dries up our body and to enter in the summer season we should have some warmness in our body, so that's why we eat such kind of sweets. And moreover we also pray to the god Sun, who is regarded as the symbol of dignity and wisdom. We also and during this festival, some kind of melas like Kumbh Mela and Makara Mela also held.
Cool. Okay.
In some part of India, people also believe to wash off their sins by taking a bath in holy rivers like Ganga, Yamuna, Brahmaputra, and Kaveri. They believe that by taking a holy bath in the holy rivers, they wash off their sins.
Oh, okay. Wait. That's a lot. That's a lot to take.
And
okay. But do you know how it is celebrated in southern part of India?
In the southern part, I know it is celebrated as a Pongal festival, but I don't have quite big idea of how they celebrate it.
Okay, let me help you here. I was once in southern part of India. I know I'm a northern Indian, but I know that Pongal is a 4-day festival.
4 days?
4-day festival, yes. Pongal is a 4-day festival. I know. First day is Bogi, second is Surya, third is Mattu, fourth is Kannu. With Bogi, it is so that it is the last month of Tamilian calendar Margazi, and this I think coincides with Lohri. And more interestingly, this day is sort of Lohri because they also gather and they take all the heaps of discarded material which they don't want and fire it up. And also they offer prayer to the rain god Indra because they wish for prosperity and good rains for their harvest. With the second day, it is Surya Pongal. So as I said, Bogi was the last day of month Margazhi. This is the first month of Tamilian calendar Thai. And this day coincides with Makar Sankranti. also, what they do is families and friends gather together. They make this dish, and it is in the earthen pot. As you can see in the pic, 2 sugarcane stalks are standing around it, and it is garlanded with flowers, and it's in the earthen pot. So yeah, it's quite interesting. Cool. Third day is Mattu Pongal. Mattu means cattle, or to say cows. What Southern Indian people do is they decorate and pray to cattle because they provide agriculture aid and also milk and dairy products. Also, people go to nearby temples and offer their prayers. But this is more for cattle and cows, and I like this very much that they are giving importance to cattle because they help so much in farms. But the last day is Kannum Pongal. It marks the end of Pongal festivals, and in this context, it would mean to go or to visit. So what happens is there is the reunion of people, and they meet, and the communities meet, and they have some mutual bonding, attraction things to say. There is also a good tradition called Kannu Pidi, and I think this is very much close to Bhai Dooj in another part of India, because in this time brothers also visit their sisters and give them gifts to show the affirmation of love. And so Chetan, that was all about Pongal, and I think you said you guys celebrate Uttarayan. You come from Gujarat.
Yeah.
Can you tell me, or how do you guys celebrate it?
Yeah, in my state, in Gujarat, we mostly focus on the kite flying.
Okay.
But we also have some kind of food on that day, special food called as undiu, which is cooked with all the winter vegetables.
Wow.
And we eat all together with our family, and also share with our neighbors.
Wow.
So we celebrate whole family together this festival.
Oh, I think I have heard this in Tarak Mehta Ka Ulta.
Yeah, maybe you definitely heard that.
I think this reminds me that there is one
famous Bollywood song. We normally sing this song while we cut the other kites against of another family member or another friend. So we sing the song like ढील दे दे भैया इस पतंग को ढील दे जैसे कि मस्ती में आए इस पतंग को खींच दे. So we celebrate this like this for 2 days, like Uttarayan, and next day Vasi Uttarayan.
Okay, 2-day festival.
Yeah. How about you? You celebrate it as Lohri, right?
Well, yeah, but it is a 1-day sort of celebration.
Oh, 1 day only.
Yeah, it is the harvest festival of Punjab and Northern India. What they do is, the significance is that they pray to Agni, fire, and the sun god for prosperity. Actually, what happens is the main crop of Punjab is wheat, and in the month of October they start harvesting. They started sowing. By the month of March or April, they have it as harvested. But in the month of Jan, it gives hope to people because it ripes, and hence people, rich and poor, gather at this time at a place and they burn Lohri. So
burn Lohri, so kind of a holy festival.
Yeah, but as I said, it's a 1-day festival, and then we don't play with colors. So
okay. But now I understand.
Yeah, they gather, and then we also have makke di roti and sarson ka saag.
Oh, definitely food, special food.
Yeah, the staple food of Punjab, and women make it in the chulas and the Indian way, and this is very, very interesting. So, to be very frank with you, though Lohri is of the utmost importance and people gather around it, but of course we Punjabis can't go without dance. Bhangra, Gidda, Jhumar, other dances. The northern part is so beautiful. This actually is the festival of laughs and attraction and zeal and enthusiasm. What people do is they gather and also throw peanuts and popcorns, something called reverie, into Lohri. So with this, the whole point is to keep yourself warm because it's winter in another part of India with very low temperature. I'm sorry, and winter dries up your body. So yeah, that is all. Apart from that, Lohri has also special songs, so people not only gather around it, but they move in a clockwise direction. They roam around about it and dance, and it's music all over, and they gather and it's a good time. So
quite interesting.
Quite interesting.
Yeah, but on the 13th night.
That is this is in the evening, and I mean to say that is hence a one-day festival. So is Makar Sankranti, but Uttarayan is 2 days. And
4 days.
Wow, isn't it interesting?
A lot of celebration.
Yeah. But the one big reason, like the harvest festival,
Yes.
And like that is the beauty of our country, I mean to say.
And we all together pray to the God for the good rain during the year.
And I remember that. Yes, this also gives us holidays. So this is India, the land of holidays and land of festivals. So with
that's
this,
it.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching. Thank you.
That was a nice summary of the festival by Harleen and Chetan. It's so important that we understand the meaning behind our festivals. We play with colors, we light diyas, but behind that there's such a wonderful meaning. We are thanking nature, we are thanking the sun god, we are thanking the rain, and this meaning should not get lost in our festivals. So it's really great that Chetan and Harleen have put this together in such a beautiful way. It also shows the diversity of India. We are one country, we are celebrating one festival, but we just have different ways to celebrate. Let's acknowledge that and let's celebrate it as one country, like the platform here. So going ahead, the answer to the previous question is there are 2 original copies of the Constitution, which was signed by all the members of the Constituent Assembly. One is in Hindi and one is in English. Now we have a pre-recorded video of a patriotic song sung by Ms. Bayali Valsangikar.
तुम खूब लगा लो नारा कोई जाट मराठा, कोई सिख कोई जाट मराठा, कोई गुरखा कोई मदरासी, कोई गुरखा कोई मदरासी, सरहद पर मरने वाला, सरहद पर मरने वाला, हर वीर था भारतवासी। जो खून गिरा पर्वत पर, वो खून था हिंदुस्तानी। जो शहीद हुए हैं उनकी जरा याद करो कुर्बानी। ठीक उनसे लथपथ काया, फिर भी बंदूक उठा के 10-10 को एक ने मारा, फिर गिर गए होश गवा के। जब अंत समय आया तो जब अंत समय आया तो कह गए कि अब मरते हैं। खुश रहना देश के प्यारों, खुश रहना देश के प्यारों, अब हम तो सफर करते हैं, अब हम तो सफर करते हैं। क्या लोग थे वो दीवाने, क्या लोग थे वो अभिमानी, जो शहीद हुए हैं उनकी जरा याद करो कुर्बानी। तुम भूल न जाओ उनको, इसलिए कही ये कहानी। जो शहीद हुए हैं उनकी जरा याद करो कुर्बानी। जय हिंद की सेना, जय हिंद की सेना, जय हिंद, जय हिंद, जय हिंद, जय हिंद।
What a beautiful song and a beautiful voice. We have heard Sayali before, but this was simply beyond everything that I've heard before. This brought goosebumps. This was truly, truly beautiful. And how can we celebrate Republic Day, Independence Day, without thinking of the sacrifices made by so many Indians, so many of our people who lost their lives for this. So it's just a great way to remember our martyrs today. Thank you, Sayali. We often wonder if the young adults are heading in the right direction. Hopefully, the coming presentation by Mr. Pravesh Tamang puts some of our thoughts to rest. Please welcome Pravesh, who shares his thoughts on Subhash Chandra Bose. Let's see what he has to say.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Yeah. Thank you, Ritika. Good afternoon, everyone. Mr. Consul General of India, Hamburg, Dr. Madan Sir, and I would like to congratulate Dr. Bala for Pravasya Samman Award. Bharatiya Samana Award. And yeah, indeed, he is very helpful. He's just for students, just one call or one message away. With any kind of difficulty, he's always there with us. And yeah, he has helped me and my fellow mates in any kind of difficulties. So yeah, moving on to my small presentation over Subhash Chandra Bose. So most of us already know who he is, and I would like to give a small glimpse of his life and his ideas through this presentation. Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, who popularly and she was very young when Netaji was there, and she used to tell us the stories about Netaji, how Netaji used to stay and how he used to read books the whole time and plan for the freedom struggle. The peaceful environment of Karsang, Darjeeling helped him to develop ideas and plan for the freedom movement. And with his presence in the Darjeeling Hill, this motivated the people of Darjeeling to fight against British Raj. He gave the courage to the freedom fighter and the freedom struggle there, and the people of Hills always helped him to send secret messages to prominent leaders in other parts of India for the freedom struggle. So this part of history you cannot find in any of the history book, because I hope this is a very small span of time where Netaji spent in my hometown, and the house still lies there. And if you have time to have a vacation in Darjeeling, you can visit the house and see the livelihood of the Netaji when he was there in the Darjeeling. And he always said that I quote, that the happiest day in my life will be when I shall become independent, and a still happier one when I shall go to Darjeeling. So these are the small glimpse of his life when he spent in Karsang. Next, I would like to talk about the ideas and how his ideas influenced the whole freedom movement. His ideas were always influenced by the ancient holy scriptures of India, the Vedas, Upanishad, and Bhagavad Gita. He was also greatly inspired by the socialist and liberalistic views of Swami Vivekananda and Ramakrishna Paramhans. The greatest lesson that he taught would be lesson of determination and courage to stand alone. His story depicts his deep love for his country and his unbreakable love for freedom, which is well illustrated in the short phrase which says, "Give me blood and I shall give you freedom." However, there are many arguments and the conflict of thoughts for his way of freedom. And not only him, we also have differences in opinion about Gandhiji, Nehru, and Patel, and other freedom fighters. But all of them had only one supreme motive, that is freedom of our nation. So we will always have these differences in ideas about different political leaders on freedom fighters, but we should always seek the idea for love, kindness, and humility, because love and humility will always bear the flag of peace. Thank you.
Yeah. You come from a beautiful place and you shared some beautiful thoughts about a hero, a patriot, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. I hope I'll visit Darjeeling one day.
Yes, Ritika.
Yeah, Pravesh. It's indeed a pleasure for IASH to have young students as members who are not only interested in Bollywood nights, but who really spent time researching and talking about India's heroes. And what a beautiful way to say it. We might have difference of opinion. Our freedom fighters had difference of opinion. We have difference of opinion every day, but the real love should not be lost. Thank you, Pravesh. It was really a wonderful way to present your thoughts, and also the contribution of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. So, time for the last piece of information. Do you know that in Germany we have a basic law, the Grundgesetz, which is not called the Constitution? So we are governed by the Grundgesetz. With this, we have come almost to the end of the presentation, end of the performances, end of a beautiful afternoon. And I would now like to invite Arjun, who would propose a vote of thanks.
Thank you, Ritika. Before I go ahead with vote of thanks, I would like to mention one thing. Like as Pravesh gave us a glimpse of the life of our great leader Netaji, I would like to point this out that even though like Netaji and Gandhiji parted away on their views after they fought with they fought together for a long time, but then they parted away, going with different views with the same aim of freeing India. But even though they parted away, their life teaches us one thing, is like even with different views, we can have mutual respect for each other. If you go back and check the history books, you will always see they both addressing each other with utmost respect, with Netaji addressing Gandhiji as Bapu or father of nation, and also the same respect was given back to Gandhiji towards Netaji. Okay, so I would like to now proceed with vote of thanks. First of all, I would like to thank the Consulate General of India, Hamburg, Mr. John H. Rangul. I would also like to thank former CGI of Hamburg, Madan Lal Raigarji, for joining us here also in this event. I would like to thank Dr. Madhusudhan Reddy, the Chancellor Science and Technology, Embassy of India. And I would also like to extend our thanks to our partners, VHS and International School Hanover, and Stephen for representing VHS and always being with us in every event. Thank you, Stephen. And last but not the least, like I would like to thank each and every members who make these events, who make IASH, this diaspora successful. And thank you all for supporting us. And I would also like to thank my team, the board members of IASH, for for doing all these jobs behind the scenes to make these things happen. Thank you, everyone.
May I kindly request all of you to stand for the national anthem? And Sayali, if you are still there, would you like to start with the anthem? And whoever wishes to unmute their speakers, please do that. Sayali, would you like to take the lead? If not, Arjun, can you please do that? Sayali, yes, thank you.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram, Sujalam, Sufalam, Malayaj Sheetalam, Sasya Shamalam, Mataram, Vande Mataram, Shubhra ज्योत्स्नां पुलकितयामिनी फुल्लकुसुमित द्रुमदलशोभिनी सुहासिनी सुमधुरभाषिणी सुखदां वरदां मातरम् वन्दे मातरम् वन्दे मातरम् वन्दे मातरम्। जय हिंद। शुक्रिया।
जय हिंद।
Jai Hind.
Jai
Now,
Hind.
please, can I request everyone to sing with me the national anthem of India, please? If everybody can join, please.
Yeah.
Jana
Jana Gana Mana
अधिनायक है भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा
उच्छल जलधितरंगा
में
जाके
तब
शुभ शिशमागे गाये तब जगगाथा
जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे
जय
Thank you and wish you all a very wonderful evening. Thank you, everybody. We stayed on time and now it's time to say goodbye.
Just a small thing. I just want to say a special thanks to Mr. Riger for joining us in spite he is not feeling well. So thank you very much, sir, for joining us. And I hope you recover very well and very fast.
Get well soon, sir.
Now, Ritika, could you continue?
Yeah, we can now sign off. We stayed within the time because we avoided any technical glitches. Thank you, everybody, for a wonderful evening. Stay safe, stay blessed. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.